Do you get upset quickly in competition, or do your athletes tend to check out really quickly when they make their first mistake? Hi, I'm Dr. Patrick Cohn with Peak Performance Sports, and I'm continuing my series on the top 10 challenges for perfectionists. In this video, you're going to learn about how to deal with the challenge of being easily frustrated and checking out quickly when you make mistakes in competition. You're watching Sessions with Doc. Perfectionists, with their high expectations and some of the doubts that I've talked about, they tend to lose emotional control quickly. They get frustrated quickly. Well, why would that be? Well, first of all, perfectionists want to be perfect. They want their performance to look good, they want it to feel good, and they want the outcome to be good. I call that the triple whammy of perfectionism. Secondly, because of those high expectations and the shoulds and the shouldn'ts I talked about in a previous video, they get upset when they're not achieving those shoulds or those shouldn'ts. Let's say I'm a golfer and I feel like I practice my putting a lot, I do well on the putting green, I rarely ever three-putt. And then I go out on the first hole and I three-putt the first hole. Am I going to be frustrated? Yes, if I have the high expectation of I should never three-putt on the first hole or I shouldn't three-putt at all, I'm going to get easily frustrated with that. So if I'm a ball player, for example, and I go to the plate and I feel like I should always put the bat on the ball, I should never strike out looking, and those things happen, well, guess what? I'm going to get frustrated really quickly with that when those things happen for me because I have the expectation that I shouldn't do that. So a lot of the emotional control issues are about how athletes react to mistakes, what they think about those mistakes, and often it's based upon their belief systems, their perfectionism, and those high expectations. All right, so then what do you do in that case if you get easily frustrated? Well, with kids, for example, I tell them, hey, give yourself 2, 3, 4 get out of jail free cards, right? You're allowed to make mistakes. It's okay. You're not going to be perfect out there. I want athletes to understand that they're not always going to be perfect and they have to accept those mistakes when they happen. Next, what I want you to do is I want you to think about how do you think about those mistakes when you strike out looking, when you throw a pick, for example, or a pick six, or you miss a tackle out there on the football field. What do you think about? What are you saying to yourself that makes it so upsetting? I should never throw an interception. I should never strike out looking. I should never hit the ball out of bounds. You're going to have to address those specific beliefs. Those beliefs that get you riled up, get you upset. So really the key to emotional control is changing your reaction to those beliefs that tend to be based on expectations. So, let's say you strike out looking. What do you say to yourself that's going to allow yourself to stay more composed? First of all, I'm not perfect. Even the best ball players strike out. Stuff happens. I'm going to have another opportunity. Let it go and move on. Remember, the objective here is to stay more on a stable emotional keel and not allow yourself to dwell on mistakes, ruminate on those mistakes over and over again where it clouds your thinking on the next play, the next at-bat, or the next shot. Hope that was helpful. You want more information about mental training or mental coaching? Jump over to peaksports.com. Send us a contact us with your question about the mental game, and I'm happy to answer it in a video or a podcast. Thanks. If you want to be notified when we upload more mental training videos just like this one, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click on my picture in the upper right-hand corner of this video. We've teed up 2 more mental training videos for you to check out today. Please visit our website if you want to learn more about mental training.